I was diagnosed with cancer in 1995. It became very clear that life was very precious and short. And so we decided we would just simplify our lives. I decided that I would go back to school at the age of 42 and get my counselling degree, which I got in 1998. I was immediately hired by one of the First Nations bands to work on reserve as an addiction counsellor and mental health counsellor. It was tough, it was challenging. Being a counsellor for me affords me the opportunity to sit with people, to hold their space and hold their stories while they heal. I'm the national president for the Canadian Professional Counsellors Association. Working with Stenberg, we eventually developed the program. This curriculum for the counselling program has covered off things that other colleges have not. Teaching the students is awesome. I mean, I've been a facilitator for years and years and a guest speaker for many, many years. It's an amazing experience. And again, just like learning from my clients, I learn from the students every day. Chloe is a street dog. She's a rescue from California. Chloe senses energy, as does any support animal or therapy animal. In this particular instant, in one morning, we had 3 people upset at different times that were crying. And as each one cried, Chloe went to them. And in the classroom, when somebody's upset, they all come to that person's aid. Unfortunately for our family, someone tried to kill my daughter. It'll be 3 years ago this July. But I decided at that point that I was no longer going to work with men who abuse women. Until one of my daughters said to me, "But if you don't help them, Mommy, who will?" Would I take my history now into there? Because I also have personal history of being in a violent marriage. It took me a while. I really had to step back and wait until I wasn't so angry. And my daughter was right. If we don't help those folks, then what? People who go into counseling usually come into it because of experiences in their life, and oftentimes those are not great experiences. It's so important that when you're listening to your client, that you're not bringing your history up. If you have the empathy and the compassion and the life experience, then what better place to show it than to be a counselor?